Sorry I'm late, everybody. Sorry I'm late. After my broadcast last night of Wolfenstein, I stayed up longer than I had anticipated to finish my upcoming video on Fallout 2, which I finished. I'll be publishing that video tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for that. I got it done. Really happy about that. I'm going to have a Fallout 2 video for you tomorrow on Saturday. Then I'll have a Fallout 3 video on Tranquility Lane for you on Sunday. So lots of good content for the weekend. But that puts me a little bit late for today's live stream, so I beg your forgiveness. But we'll still do a nice good 4-hour live stream of Metro Exodus. Here's a little bit of a roadmap for next week. Next week is going to throw my schedule all into disarray. And that's because Bethesda is going to be releasing a whole bunch of stuff. We have the Fauchant event going on at Helvetia, or whatever that town is. We have their Wild Wasteland release, which is coming out soon. And a lot of that is coming out next week. So I'm going to be live streaming a lot of Fallout 76 next week. And it may interrupt with our Metro Exodus live streams. Now, where we left off, our last live stream was really frustrating, especially towards the end. We arrived in an area, a big forest area, filled with lost boys, so to speak. We discovered the remains of a school. And we learned that the boys who had been at that school were there when the bombs dropped. And the teacher became almost sort of a religious or mythical figure for them. They developed this little religion where they referred to everything in light of the teacher. They would make their decisions based on whether or not the teacher would be proud. It turned them into really suspicious people, but they're still good people. So we can't kill them if we want the good ending, because they're still good people. They're just they don't know you and they're suspicious of you, and so they shoot at you. And so we just had to go to this town filled with all these guys, and we couldn't talk with them, and they were shooting at us, but we couldn't kill them if we wanted the good ending. And I think I had to replay. I probably spent what, 30-40 minutes? Those of you who were there. I probably spent 30 to 40 minutes trying to get through that town without killing anyone. And we finally got to the waterfall to find out what was behind the waterfall in the rear of the town. So now we're going to explore back there. And I think I recall, just as we logged out, that there were a lot of bad guys back there. So we were free to kill people again. We'll see. NBP says, I finally made it to a stream. Love ya, Ox. Thank you very much. Good to have you on the program. All right, let's move on over. That's right. And Anna is sick. Which is why she doesn't appear here.
It seems that the Valley Dwellers are divided into two factions. They call each other the Pirates and the Pioneers. Both camps similarly respect the word of some teacher, but seem to differ in its interpretation. The Pirates are more aggressive, while the Pioneers more isolationist.
But what I don't know is whether or not... Whoops, do I not have my camera on? What I don't know is whether or not I can kill the pirates. I know I'm not supposed to kill the isolationists, but the pirates, can I kill them? GT13614 says, Oxhorn, I rarely catch your live stream, so I wanted to say thank you. Without a doubt, my favorite YouTuber, your videos have gotten me through many a bad time. Never changed. Much love. Well, thank you very much. That's extremely kind. All right, let's dive into this. Okay. Oh, that's right. They had this guy prisoner, but I can't release him. But I was told I would be able to come by and release him later. No, don't kill the pirates. You can only kill the bandits. Gotcha. All right, thank you, everybody. Am I fighting the bandits right now? Oh, is this where I came from? Yeah, that's where I came from. Okay. I can't tell if these are pirates or bandits. I'm assuming bandits because they've got this guy kidnapped. But I'm going to be careful for now. Let's head up here. Those are bandits, says everyone. Okay, I'm clear to kill the bandits. Good. No, I can't tell where his head. He's on the other side there. Okay. Oh, that's tricky. We got 3 in a row.
There's that fucker! Time to cut our fucking losses! I'm trying to cut our fucking... You fuck!
I'm just getting lazy now. Okay, I'm getting a bit ambitious, but I've got such a great view from up here. Oh man, I just love it. This weapon is amazing. And after being unable to kill anyone previously, I'm kind of you know, getting through it here. I gotta, I gotta make up for being unable to kill anyone trying to get here. Those were what, the pirates? But now I finally get some bandits. If they wear human clothes, they are bandits. Okay. Is that how I can tell them apart? Well, I think there are a few more over there, but I don't think they're going to come my way anytime soon. So, let's head down. See if I can get some arrows back from these guys that I just slaughtered. Ooh, Molotov cocktail. Yeah, they're too far away. I can't tell who they... I hate having to explore in night vision, though, so let me go over there and clear them out, and then I'll come back and explore the town. There we go. Shadow Dancer says, you have become the evil you were trying to defeat. No, 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 these are the bandits. See, this is what's frustrating about the game. I love this game, but come on. You're giving me all these different factions, and I don't know which ones are good or bad. I only find out after killing them, and but then I've ruined the ending. All right.
Come on, show your mark.
Is that TV still working?
Pick out just a little, you fucking bitch. Come on, do it. I see the fucking bastard. Here, he's here. Prepare your ass, you motherfucker.
Ah! Keep moving. Oh, that sun! Or that moon!
Where's that fucker? We're getting here. Run, boys!
So what, you don't get your bolts back with a headshot? Is that it? Hey, new weapon mod. It closed. Did you see that? It hit the shutter behind. So the bolts go through. The bolts go through, and I've got to collect them. All right, I want to loot up in peace. So are they all dead and I can stand now? Alright. Hey, you! Okay. Holy cow, this is where I really got them all, isn't it? They were piled up here. Man, it must be terrifying, though. Suddenly, these crossbow bolts just start pinning people to the walls. Hey, look, there they are. Okay, so they go through bodies. And I have to collect them on the wood behind. Wow, I got this guy as he was sniping out a window. Man, I love this crossbow. It's so great. Let's see if I can find any more of my bolts. I guess it wasn't still on. Well, it sounds like I missed one. They're somewhere, but they're giving up, so I'm not going to worry about them. Let's just loot up, and we'll worry about finding him when we find him. All right, so that's the way back down. I killed a few more over here. And then that's the way out. Oop. So that's the way I need to go. Man, things are so much quicker if I'm actually allowed to kill the enemy. He's asking for help? Oh, maybe that's the guy that I've got tied up somewhere. Yeah, the guy that I rescued who was tied up. All right, I'll go try that out. See if I can release him. Oh yeah, you guys are ahead of me. Robbie Shock says, I think that might be the Pioneer guy that was tied up. Yeah, that makes sense. What's this way? Let's go rescue the Pioneer guy before we continue exploring that way. Yeah. Man, he's just going to continue hollering until I go and help him. I suppose I would do the same in his position. Gabriel says, where's 76? Don't get me wrong. Whoa. That chair went flying. Where's 76? Don't get me wrong. I love Metro. I wanted to play Metro when it came out. So I stopped my 76 streams so that I could enjoy this. But we've got new content coming out for Fallout 76 next week. And so next week, I'm going to be doing a few more Fallout 76 streams, which will take the place of my regular content here. So stay tuned for that. Is that another tunnel? Once I'm in, I can't get out though, can I? Where does that go? I'll have to check it out in a minute. That's what quick saves are for. Mr. Meme says, have you played the original 2? I have. I streamed them here on this channel.
Everybody! Help! So you're not one of them, I see. Thanks for saving us, stranger. Thank you. Ah, damn, friend. How did it even come out this way?
Oh, was
Now
this
you're
his
at the
buddy?
final exam now. You'll pass it with flying colors, I know it. When you see the teacher, tell him we will survive. Like he taught us.
I'm sorry, that's so goofy. Well, my friends, you're at the final exam now.
Still.
Okay. Ah, that's fine. I'm sure it makes sense. Okay, that's where I came out. So that's one hole. But then there's that other hole. There's that water. Let's quick save and then go down there. Okay. What have we got back here? And how are we going to get out? Let's switch to night vision. That's what it's for. So we got toy boats. Is this the way I'm supposed to go, or is this a secret? Ah. That's a big roach. Is it like a pirate treasure? Oh. Cool Man Fight says, I have missed your sexy voice. How are you today? We'll do a video on Stardew Valley, or do you not like games like Stardew Valley? I have to admit, I'm not familiar with Stardew Valley. Kind of sounds like a JRPG. Oh! Did I just get bitten by a snake? Man, these snakes are everywhere. Okay, this puts me out. Where does this put me out? Oh, there was still so much inside that town that I missed. And there was that other way. I'm going backwards. Oh, and there's a ladder that goes back up. Okay. I don't remember coming out. I remember coming out the cave below the house. But I don't remember this cave at all. But I do remember this. Getting killed by snakes. Okay, so that is going back. So there must have been two ways. There's that cave, and then I must have come up here to find something else. I'm going to reload my quick save before jumping down. I'm just trying to get a lay of the land. Well, what does this lead to? What is this? All right, let's load my quick save, and then we can explore that town. Okay. Back where we were. We explored this hut, I think. Or not. Man, these chairs. These pushable chairs just get in the way. Whoa, half-eaten corpse. Well, I found a few weapon mods that I need to tackle here in a minute. Let's give this place a thorough scrubbing. There's a well. Path. Oh, and there's a path over here. Oh, this leads back to where I just was. Huh. Okay, I missed the houses over here. What's making that dinging noise? It's like a bell on a boat, something. A lighthouse. Well, they give us many opportunities to kill these guys. We've got ladders coming back here. Plenty of opportunities for stealth. What is that noise? Daniel McCund says, hey, Oxhorn, have you heard of the secret ending to Fallout 76? I mean, there really isn't an ending to Fallout 76. So, no, I haven't. It was a crow on a bell. All right, let's take it up binoculars real quick. That's where we need to go. That's their temple. Yeah, that's where we need to go. And that's going back the way I came, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Surprised that's not a marked location. It's not. Now this gate is on fire. Oh, this must have been the pioneers or pirates' home. And that's, okay, it was raised. That's what's going on. And that's the bridge. So the bridge was not the way to go. It just does a big loop. Which means that clearing this camp was a pit stop that I didn't have to do if I didn't want to. But let's see if I got some good stuff. Okay, got some new mods. What's that? The compound bow. The compound bow limbs include a pulley system, providing a substantial increase in bolt speed. Scope. Okay, here we go. A 4x variable zoom scope. Yeah, let's do that. And that one already has the 4 scope. So, now I've got a scope for my silent sniper and for my regular sniper. Sweet. Alright, how are we doing on bolts? I've got about 33 left after that. So make one more. Man, these are cheap. Sweet. Reinhardt says go to the checkpoint. Yeah, everyone's wanting me to continue on. I'll get there in my my good sweet time. The checkpoint directly behind me, that's where I need to go, and that's the big temple. I'm right next to it, and that's where I'm headed. Hold on, let's check the back here. I couldn't find Alosha anywhere. I should check the old church that he noticed on the way here. He might be waiting for me there. That's the big church / temple that we saw up there. And this little town lies right between the temple and where we need to go. So I know we can go back the other way to get around there, but I think we can't from here. Although there is something over there. It's just a totem of some sort. So we'll go back to this path we found that leads up to the church. Kumi says, anyone think Ox will use his crossbow as the new T-car? Man, I don't know. I'm liking this crossbow so far. But do I like it enough to replace my T-car? Not sure. I know that's where I need to go, but I'm exploring. Just give me a bit here. Hey, it's a new marked location. Uh-oh, why the flies? Why so many flies? I don't see a body. Oh, are these caskets? Oh, they are caskets. I don't see any bodies in the caskets, though. Interesting what locations they choose to make marked and not marked. There are people down there, but I don't know who they are. There we go. 3 new locations. Any more from here? I think that's it. See what I got. Okay. All north across the way. But I missed a few locations behind me. After I go to the church, we'll backtrack to get those 2 locations that I missed, and then we'll continue north. Get your Molotovs and fire arrows ready? Oh dear. Okay. Molotovs ready. Fire arrows. I don't think I have fire arrows yet. Yeah, I don't have fire arrows. Is that something I'm going to get in a bit? Because I don't have those right now. Whoops. Journal. Ooh, no, I missed one. Shoot. Maybe at one of those locations I passed by. Hunter's note, if anything happens to me, I want you guys to know this. At the council meeting, you people didn't support my motion to conform with Roman's point of view. But you all know that Tullian said right before he died that he was only able to keep the master away from the camp with a Molotov. How many people do we have to lose? How long before we go to keep running from that monster? I didn't say this at the council, but I will say it here. Roman, you're a coward. I will chase the master away, or I will die. And then you will know that it was you who killed 2 instructors with your cowardice. Oh, well, self-sacrifice. And there he lies. So what, well, this is our hint that we need to use Molotovs. That's good. But what is the master? These are graves. Oh, there's the fire arrows. Can I craft them now? No, I still can't craft them. Get your shotgun ready. Everyone is telling me to get ready for this, get ready for that. All right, my shotgun or my fire arrows? Which one? Pick one, come on. All right, I'll get my shotgun and my fire arrows ready. How do I switch to my fire arrows, by the way? Oh, dang it. Whoops. So we've got sad music. You hear that in the background? We got sad music. This is the graveyard for the pioneers and the hunters, or pirates, or whatever. And look at all these arrows we're getting on top of the graves. Okay, a lot of people are saying that the fight that's coming up, I can't win. Oh, man. So this is an old graveyard, too. A lot of pre-war graves as well. Which would make sense. It is the church. All right, I'm going to switch to my shotgun. Everyone is saying shotgun, so I'm going to do that. I don't know what to expect. But I think that's it. I've got plenty of arrows. I don't need any more of those. And I just wasted 2 Molotov cocktails. Equip the explosive arrows. I don't know how to do that. I tried doing it a minute ago and I wasted the Molotov cocktail, so I'm not going to do it again. Is it hold R, then C, or is it tab? And well, I'm going to quick save just so that, you know, whatever happens, I can get through it. Ooh, look at that. God rays. The sun is rising. Hello, everyone. I am here. Woo! That's the master. Gotcha. Oh, run away! Ox, change your ammo type using tab R. Thank you. Get off me! Where you going? Hey, I wasn't done with you. Hey, I got an achievement, Master of the Forest. Whoa! Did he just commit suicide? He just fell off the cliff. Did I kill the Master? Oh no. Oh, I'm about to fall. There we go. Whew. Well, it's a beautiful morning, huh? I'm sure the pirates and the pioneers will be pleased. Oh. See if we can find Alosha now.
Alyosha, what is your situation? Over.
How is it going?
Oh, now, please.
Ooh, is that a still? A moonshine still? Hey, a workbench! Finally! I can clean my weapons. Okay. Ah! Robbie says he shall return. Oh dear. Yes! Power! Can I contact, I can't contact the train, can I? But I got music now. Oh, I don't want to leave yet. I don't want to leave yet. All right, let me check out here first. Can't get up there? Nope. All right, well, let's go use the workbench and clean up my goods. And we'll continue. Guardsman says, hey, Ox, you've been slacking. Oh. Where's Fallout 2? And I'm curious, what's your take on Fallout 76? Do you actually like it? Also, what are we drinking? Okay. Fallout 2 tomorrow. Yes, I like Fallout 76. And today I'm drinking coffee. All right, let's clean our mask. Clean our weapons. This pipe rifle is great. And what's this? Yeah, now we can craft the explosive bolts. Explosive bolts deal a lot of damage when they hit the target, at the cost of completely negating the crossbow's inherent advantage of stealthiness. All right. Well, let's do upgrades and all of that first. Though I think I already did this in the field. And this is my powerful sniper. This is my stealthy sniper. All right, well, let's craft one more of those. I think I'm okay on that. Shotgun shells. Sweet. Assault rifle, handgun ammo, sniper rifle ammo. All right, might as well. I've got resources to spare. Incendiary ammunition for the T-car. I don't have a T-car right now. I'm going to make more Molotovs. Those came in handy. And there we go. Ox, when you get an automatic rifle, will you use it or not? I might. Just depends on the kind of automatic rifle I'm find. Strange that I can't interact with any of this. I got the generator on, but I can't do anything with any of that. All right, well, let's head out there.
Freeze, Drifter! So, we meet again? Though I bet you don't remember who dragged you out of the water. My name is Olga, by the way. Was it you fighting the Master of the Forest? Awesome. Our hunters had been staying away from him for years. Damn it. Sorry, teacher. The logs all rusted up. Your friend Alyosha is already at the dam. He said your colonel won't wait, so you don't have much time. Sorry, I can't take you there. At today's council session, the pirates moved to attack your train, but they had no right to even call one without me present. As usual, I need to go and sort this out. But I have a few minutes to give you some directions. You need a boat to get to the dam. And our pirates keep all the boats at their swamp camp. They are not the sharing kind, but that's no reason to attack. Nobody wants bloodshed, so just stay out of their sight.
Alright, fine.
Take the road to the barricade. Go down to the swamp and find the dock. That's where Alyosha and I took the boat from. Teacher, forgive me. There are some left, but be careful. Well, Drifter, take care. And don't make me sorry I helped you people. Tell Alyosha I said hi. I'll stay a bit longer to tend to the grave of the teacher.
Oh! This is the teacher? Oh. So the students put all of their prized toys on his coffin.
Decided to relax a bit before the trip. That's a good idea.
You said I was in a hurry, but it's a good idea to relax? Okay. Yeah, nod.
And I'm stuck in thought here. Once the master decided to haunt the vicinity, people all but stopped coming here, though they haven't forgotten. The teacher raised us all, taught us how to survive in the forest. If not for him, we'd all be long dead. So the girls used to come here every day, and the boys still make it from time to time. Even Roman does visit, though it was because of him that the teacher left back then. Most of us went on a trip down the river. There were just a few people left on duty in the camp. When we came back, we found it raided by bandits. It still pains me to remember the scene. Can't even describe it. Once we and the younger group were done crying, the teacher was digging the graves alone. The elder boys were nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
We helped the teacher with burying ours. It was dark already when the boys returned and sat around the campfire. Roman was so cold with blood. You could only see his eyes and teeth. Then they started talking. Tracking was easy. The bandits didn't even try covering their tracks. So the boys waited till they all got drunk in their camp and shot them with bows. Then Roman knifed the wounded like they were deer.
So the bandits killed the teacher, then they attacked the bandits in revenge.
The teacher just sat there listening. I can still see his chin tremble. And he didn't say anything. Anything at all.
No, they
They
kidnapped the
understood
teacher.
what he meant anyway. Come morning, he was gone. To this church. At first he wouldn't speak to anyone, but us girls kept checking up on him, just to bring him some berries, or ask for advice, and gradually he started speaking to us. Still he was like a different man, so distant. He never
Fair.
talked to the older boys anymore, though he'd reply to their letters. And to the rest of us who'd keep visiting him, he would always say we had to become their conscience, keep them from becoming monsters. But how do you do that? And they didn't stop at that either. Started calling themselves pirates, made the floated lumber mill in the swamp their private HQ. Then they started hanging bandits from the posts, calling them musts. One day they took about 10 bandits alive and used them to test all the boys. Made them kill the bastards. None of
Jeez.
ours could do it. And they all got called cowards for that. And then got ostracized. That's how the pioneers came to be. Of course they all calmed down by now. They're talking to each other at least. But back then, only Luda and I could speak for the teacher at the council meetings.
What happened to the teacher? I want to know what happened. How did he die? Is that it?
In the end, Luda and a few boys just couldn't take it anymore and left. I wonder if they found a better place to live. I still keep checking the radio hoping to hear from them. The teacher hoped too, but that hope didn't last long. They left in July, and in September he shot himself.
He shot himself?
That
What?
seemed to get through to Roman. He got calmer. Some of the elder guys went over to the pioneers. After all, the important thing is that we stay together. So now I have an important voice at the council. 'Cause I can be passive if they don't listen. And not just because they're not supposed to hurt girls. A fair fight is a fair fight. Thing is, the only one I lost to in a fair fight was Roman. And even then, I gave him a blue eye he had to wear for a week. That earned his respect.
Blue Eye, huh?
The one I had the most trouble with was the Admiral.
Admiral.
He was Roman's right-hand man. Wouldn't leave the lumber mill no matter what. Kept saying we must defend it, if we don't want the mutants to eat the whole valley. But the radiation levels kept climbing there. Roman checked it with the counter himself. So at one council meeting, Roman and our instructors had everyone vote against the Admiral, and the pirates went on to build a new fort near the shore.
Happy
where it's
birthday,
still
Epic
okay to
Prime.
stay. The Admiral would have none of that, so he and his most hardcore flunkies stayed at the mill. I never heard from them again. Radiation's not to be played with. The teacher didn't warn us all for nothing. So now, without the Admiral, there is nobody who'd dare give me any trouble in the council. I'll put a leash on them tonight, all right. Don't you worry. I just need some time to gather my thoughts. I don't like politics, really. You could listen to the teacher's diary if you like. He kept recording it, as if he knew.
Okay, so now I can go listen to the
Yes.
holotape?
I
Or the
must
tape?
have heard it 100 times already, and still, we let him down. We really did.
Reinhardt says, smoke that cigarette, Ox. Yeah, but she was in the middle of this long-winded history lesson. And listen to Artyom here. He can't smoke quietly for the life of him. He's just like the most obnoxious smoker ever. Listen. smokes like that? All right. Well, okay, so we've got our history lesson. Thank you, strange woman from the forest. There's the body of the teacher, which is tragic. Oh, it's a completely different holotape. Or tape. I keep saying holotape. Cassette tape. Let's listen to the teacher's final message.
The radio's silent. My last hope for giving them a positive goal, leading them out of this forest dead end, was a complete fluke. Where did I go wrong? How could these great, talented, active, brave, honest, friendly children who would actively seek justice turn into monsters? Sure, I'm no Pestalozzi, but I did all I could. And even more, I gave them all my soul, my life. And what did that result in? A society of shut-ins who only respect strength and are no less cruel than the bandits they fight. Yes, some of them kept their purity, shrugged off the bad influence, and ended up leaving. I gave them all the fuel I had. But how few they were. Most changed. Could it be that in this world that routinely changes even the harmless animals into nightmarish freaks, mankind simply has no future? What is there to hope for? What's the point of even going through the motions anymore?
Wow, so he committed suicide because of the kids.
At tonight's council session, I'm going to remind them all what the teacher thought in the end. I'll give them a piece of my mind. Did the teacher save us all so that we could just attack people? Defending ourselves is one thing, but attacking, they can't deny that, and we'll have to stand down. Those pirates. Oh, boys.
Are you done? Is that it? I think that's it. Wait. Open it. No, that's it. Okay. All right. 2 locations on my map that I missed. Someone on the chat is saying, Rob says that there's a tiny bit of lore on the graves on the ground. And then I think I missed a few super chats. Sorry if I did. A lot of talking going on there. Let me see if I can find them. Guardsman says, why do they all speak English? Why not Russian? Just let's suspend our disbelief. Let's pretend that we speak Russian and we're hearing them speak in Russian. That's what we're supposed to believe. I mean, even when playing the game, there was that one Spartan, the American. They were having a conversation and they mentioned how he learned Russian. So we're supposed to believe that they're all speaking Russian, and we as Artyom understand their Russian. But of course, because we're an American audience, they translated it into English for us. So suspension of disbelief there. Inquisitor says, hey Oxhorn, pro tip, sleep, because if you don't do it at the camp during daytime, you'll never be able to do it in stealth. Thank me later. All right, I will do that before moving on. Guardsman says, I mean, I've also been slack, and I haven't been around in a while, so how are you liking new Metro? I'm really enjoying it, Guardsman. I played the other 2 Metros. I had a blast. It's similar to Stalker, but it's also its own thing. It's really its own thing, which is the enjoyable part for me. All right. I forgot if I saved. No, it's still saving. Okay, let's go back and get those other 2 locations. See if we can find any more lore at the graveyard when we don't have an angry bear trying to tear off our face. And then we will move on, all right? I love this daylight, though. I enjoy playing the game in the daylight. Oh, I need to change my... My ammunition fed. There we go. Whew. Well, that would have been bad. I enjoy playing this game in the daylight. I hate that I keep having to switch to night just so that I can get through the stealthy bits. Ugh. The stealthy bits in this game frustrate me, if I'm perfectly honest. Okay. Voka... Oh, come on. Longer. No. Voka the instructor died saving one of ours captured by the Marauders. Guardsman says it's the Soviet Fallout. Yeah, I mean it's a Soviet-inspired version of Fallout. I mean it's a very different game. Fallout is strictly open world. This game is not. It has pockets of open world exploration, but it's not an open world game. Dim Chick the instructor died of wounds after killing 4 bandits in melee. Oh, wow. See, this is what I mean. All the signs are still in Russian, but we understand how to read them because our character is supposed to know Russian. Uh-oh, hello, what's this? Did I find a secret? Or is this how I'm supposed to go? Oh no, how deep into the earth does this go? Hello? What was that? Hey, twin bow. I just get the compound bow, and then I get the twin bow. Compact and powerful pulley system ensures extremely high bolt velocities. So it just improves damage even more. Oh, they could have spread that out a bit. I didn't even get a chance to enjoy my compound bow. But alright, I'll take it. What's making me walk so slow? I don't see spider webs. Oh, they're invisible. It's a glitch. Or maybe it's the sunlight that's making it hard for them to see. Hey, it's the trench knife from Fallout 3. Operation Anchorage. At least it looks a lot like it. You missed your grave, Oxhorn. Okay, I'll go back. It's just that I saw this hole and I had to jump down here. I really enjoy the binocular system they have here. It's a little funny because sometimes you can look through rocks and really thick trees to discover locations, but the mechanic of discovering a location with binoculars and marking it on your own map is really cool. Okay. Back up. Let's go find that last grave, get some more lore. Tanya, the instructor, died protecting youngsters from the wolves. Wow, so they have an entire new generation of students that are being raised. It's the same knife that's in Metro and Metro Last Light, is it? It looked a lot like the trench knife from Operation Anchorage. The Ike says, Oxhorn, big fan. Well, thank you very much for coming to the broadcast today. Oh. I think I just got another scope. Could put a scope on my shotgun if I wanted to. And there's a path down here to the water. Oh, I was supposed to take a zip line down here to get on top of there. Okay, let's go up to the gazebo. Let's see if we can zip line it down. Oh, is that a new laser light? You're not going to translate it for me? They translate some signs, but not all. And it was an option I had to turn on in settings. They didn't translate right at the beginning. I had to turn it on. Hey, a note! New note. Weathered note. Luida, you just don't understand. It does not mean that I agree with Roman if I choose to not leave with you. He fancies himself a great leader, but not even he would have the audacity to call me or anyone else in here a coward, even though we'd rather die than shoot people. I chose to stay because otherwise there'd be no one to stop the bog mutants. Bog mutants? What? From breaking through into the forest. And if they ever do, that would mean that all our sacrifice, all our hard work, even our crimes, everything was for naught, because those mutants would just destroy everything here and turn our forest, our home, into their stinky lair. Would you call me mad for believing that? I don't mind. I am mad, but I wish you all the luck, and I stay. Alex. All right, looks like there's one more note that oh, there's the bed. Hey, great. I'll come back and sleep here before continuing on later. The sign says run from the fire. Oh, is that what it says? Oh, I thought I saw a note here a minute ago. Hold on. Is the body now covering the note? Could have sworn I saw a note. Nope. Okay, checking our map. How are we doing? We got a safe house there, a safe house there, 2 marked locations that I haven't discovered to the south. So, but if I follow this road, if I follow this road, I think I can get there. I have to go around a big mound, and then I can go south to find those 2 locations. But before I do, let's make sure I have all of them marked on my map. So there's the bog and the swamp. Is this where the swamp mutants are? Is that another temple? Did I go to that temple? No. I haven't been there yet. All right, I'll be back. Man, this part of the map is just beautiful. Look at this. Okay, I think this is actually where I need to be to continue. I have to find a boat to cross the swamp. To cross the swamp? Yeah. But before going on, that leads back to town. I'll worry about the boat later. Hold on, I want to finish exploring. What was that? Pirates. Okay. I should have really explored those other locations before I came down here. There's a huge cliff face right in my way. And I understand why you guys suggested I wait until night. Look at this. It's way out in the open. All right. There's the gazebo. How do I get back? Do I have to go through the church? Got an invisible wall here. Oh, and it's pushing me down. I don't think you can, says Professor. Great. This they kind of I'm not gonna. Okay, they didn't market it as an open world game. It's not an open world game. They kind of marketed it as an open world game. Now, how do I get back up? I'm stuck. I can't go back. Ah, that's so annoying. 2 spots that I missed and I can't go back for them. Doggone it. Alright, let's just go to that camp and sleep until night and then continue on. Well, sorry. I missed a few locations. Go up the rope ladder. I'm trying to go up the rope ladder. Yeah, this whole section is blocked off. I can't get past this fence. Yeah, this is an invisible wall. I can't walk past that. So yeah, I can't go back. I'm stuck. So I gotta go back to that gazebo and sleep there. That's the only way forward. Could you use a boat to backtrack? Maybe. Maybe it just wants me to finish this primary plot before I go back. All right, let's wait till nightfall. Guardsman says no, the other rope ladder. Oh, there's another one? All right, well, let's figure this out. So apparently I'm just blind and I'm not seeing a very clear rope ladder that's hanging right in front of my face. Okay, sure. Let's go back and see if we can find that. Here we are back at the church. There's rope ladder number 1. Where's rope ladder number 2? Oh, you mean that one? On the other side of this barricade? that I can't get past? That rope ladder? The other rope ladder. Guardsman says, wait, no, I was being sarcastic. Really? Really? Guardsman. Oh, I don't even know anymore. All right, here we go. Nightfall. Right. Okay. That goes back the way I came. I suppose I could go south by taking the road. You want to see if we can do that? And it's blocked. It's blocked with a big cave in. Or maybe not. No. Oh, boat. I should have just gotten a boat, huh? Yeah, okay. What was that? Just pretend you blinked really long for 2 minutes, and you didn't see that I just drowned. Okay, down we go. We could go that way. Let's go this way. All right, keeping our eyes out for a boat. A boat. Down and right from the gazebo. It says Orif. Okay. Down and right. I don't see a boat. Let's see if there's a dock. Pencil Necked says he didn't drown. He was just dreaming that he was holding his breath underwater, and then he woke up. That's exactly what happened. I'm glad you and I are thinking the same way. Where do I find this boat? Do I gotta steal one from the pirates? Oh, doggone snakes. Get away from me, you stupid snakes. Oh my gosh. Don't go in the front door, Oxhorn. Go around. I'm gonna quick save before.
So why the hell?
Oh, come on.
Huh? What's that noise?
Rob says you can't bring their boat that far down. Okay. Come on down. Can you come downstairs? Come down. There.
Hey, what's that down there?
Yeah, what is that? Go find out. Come on. You can do it. What's that noise? Go. Just walk with the feet and the legs. Just, you know, a little. No, standing doesn't. There you go.
Enough to be hiding there.
Go see. You never know. Could be a monster.
Now I'll just carefully check everything.
That's right. Could be the master. Oh. Jay-Z says, told you. Oh, man, I wish you luck. Well, if you've learned one thing by watching an Oxhorn stream, it's that I don't find the easy way to do things. For some reason, my mind only contemplates the hard way to do things. Well, let's go through as much of this as we can and then find this doggone boat. I don't want to knock them all out. I don't want to have to fight them all. Let's just keep our eyes peeled for the boat and hope we get lucky. Boat, boat, boat. Anyone see a boat? Quick save. Rob says you can't. How did that happen? I fell off this boat on the wrong side. Okay. Rob says you can't bring their boat that far down. Is that so? So I really am locked out. All right. Well, that's just annoying.
Hey, do you know where everyone's at? Can't find nobody.
They're off to catch that drifter. They already caught him once. I heard someone even got his instructor's badge over that. But then the drifter just beat it.
So what if he did? There are guards and traps at every path now.
He stole a boat, that's what. The guys went down the river, hoped to catch him at the rapids. Those should hold him for a while.
Ah, I see now. Yeah, I guess they're going to teach him not to steal boats then.
I haven't stolen a boat.
That they are.
I'm still looking for it. Oh, he's talking about the other boat. The boat I stole in my last episode. Sweet, I'm getting all sorts of new parts for my guns. Well, when you get past the point, when you pass a light, a certain amount, there's no point in turning it out at that point. All right. Oh, I'm so glad I'm doing this at night. Man, trying to get through that village in last episode during the day, that sucked. That really, really was not fun. They're talking about Alyosha? Oh, so he tried to escape and stole a boat. Oh. Well, good for him. Too bad he wasn't successful. Okay, we got a path down, and we can continue off that way. Still no sign of a boat. Guess I gotta fight my way through here to find one. Let's go save Sean, Ox, says Dweller. Let's get him. Save my boy. Whoa! I hate playing games through a DisplayPort. Every now and then the DisplayPort fails. I don't know if that's just me, but both on my computer and my wife's computer, anytime I have a monitor connected through a display cable, sometimes it just fails. It just black screen. Right. Zip line. Is that going to be the fastest way to find this boat? Got a zip line up there. Oh, I know. Live and let live. I'll just walk on by.
Why did he put him here? Instructors no better, of course, but still.
So, does using a zip line, will that make everyone... Well, let's find out. Whee! You can't see me! I'm invisible! Okay, look at that. And my boat! I found a boat! I'm so happy. Right. Now, where to take it? I guess north. Oh, but there's a gate. I gotta open that gate. Ah. Okay.
Jora, do you know if anybody went to the church today?
Don't think anyone did. Why?
I heard shooting like there was no tomorrow. Thought it was the bandits again. Then I saw the trees falling. Someone got the master mad.
I heard that too. That was definitely not one of our guys. We're no fools here.
Must have been the intruder.
Yeah, must have. I know what to do if I see him.
Do you think he got away?
What if he sees me first? I doubt that. The master doesn't joke around.
Yeah. Huh? Who's that?
Why the hell do I have to stand here alone? This is not the way friends should arrange things.
These guys are looking right over that boat, too. I might have to go back and knock them out. Okay. Whoops. So there's a gate guard over there. I have to knock him out to open that gate.
Why do I have to stand here? Stupid place.
Oh, book. Lore. See, two notes that I've missed because I can't go back. Hello again, Luida. Speaking of madmen, the Admiral and with his crew are staying put at the old lumber mill. Would you imagine that? He says that rather than sit here and wait for the mutants to come ashore, he's going to shoot them in the water. They're all crazy. But they are ready to risk everything to make the lives of others a bit safer, and I couldn't talk them out of it no matter what. And you thought I'd abandon people like these? I'm sorry, I just can't. Good luck to you guys again. While this Luida really tried to get as many people to come with her as possible when she left with some of the other instructors. But so many stayed behind. This, after all, is their home. More developers and a big wolf. Hello.
I'd better change position. Because if the master doesn't get me here, the wolf's definitely coming.
There it is. As soon as I crank this, people are going to get crazy. So, quick save. Don't mind me. I'm just a shadow. There's one guy down there.
How many of those drifters are there, I wonder? Because
Just
you never
me.
know.
But okay, looks like I have to go down there. I think once this guy's down, I can crank it and get out of there. But I am worried about the guys I skipped. Yeah, keep looking that way. Keep looking that way. Whew. Okay. Yeah, stealth. Yeah, that's not so bad. What's the big issue? It's totally easy. Okay, there's my boat. Just walk back to the crank and crank open that gate. Okay. And no one noticed. How do I get back to my boat? Here we go. Can I turn off that light? No? Paddle, paddle, paddle. Paddle, paddle, paddle. You can't see me, even though I've got a light. There you go. Look at that. Okay. What's that? So, the dam is up there. And I doubt I'm going to be able to take my boat south. I'll try. Hey! Good karma. Uh-oh, radiation. Is that it? I can't get any further with my boat? After all of that, I take the boat to here and I can't go any farther. Ooh. I got some bandits. Some ruined boat. Can I? Yeah, I can't get through there. That's pretty solid. Put your gas mask on, Ox. I will when my character starts choking. I don't want to waste filters unnecessarily. And we keep going up. Okay. Ah. Okay. That's where I came from. That's where my boat is. My boat there is stuck. Looks like I need to find another boat to get through the swamp. Let's see. Is this the dam? Am I at the dam? No, I'm not at the dam. Ooh, I got a new part. But for which gun? I could put a red laser on my shotgun. Okay, sure. That's it. Can I put a scope on my shotgun? No. Yeah! I'll just keep my closed reflex sight. Yeah. is a nice soft rain. Nope. 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 Okay. So those gaps are gaps. No! What was that? I see. So as long as I'm not on the... Oh, I'm on some sort of breathing swamp mass. Oh, dear. And I fell down. Can I even do anything? Can I get up from up there? Oh, it's a swamp creature! Oh, what is that? Ah, some sort of elevator. This will bring me back up. Let me explore down here first. Looks like a lumber mill. Like an old lumber... Ah, look at that. We got lumber and everything. And a floating saw. Alright, so we know how to get back up. There's an elevator. Let's see if there's any loot we can find down here. Ooh. That is a bright moon. So it's really on the ground here where we've got all of this toxic gas. Oh, race through. Okay. Anything up here while I'm here? Nope. Okay, to the elevator. What? Ah. The lumber mill's power supply is offline. I need to find the generator to turn it on. Ah. Go around the lumber yard. There's a good weapon upgrade. Okay. And I hear someone walking. Well, I need to follow those cords. But you say that there's a weapon upgrade around here? Oh! Okay, everything is going bad at once. Why am I dying? I've got my gas mask on and I've got filters. I've got plenty of filters on. Oh, how do I repair it? How do I repair the hole? Ah, I forgot how to do that. How do I repair the hole? John says the lever to turn on the power can be easily found outside the barn you were at. There are wires leading to the generator. Yeah, I figured that out. The reason I'm going around is because someone said there was a weapon mod over here. So that's what I'm trying to do, trying to get here. T to change filter. Yeah, I also know that. I was trying to figure out how to repair a hole in my gas mask. G, thanks everybody, G. Golly. This weapon mod better be worth it. Let's see if we can find it. Matt and Gabe says, good job, Lamau. Someone keeps yelling at me whenever I use a gun, but I don't care. These big shrimps are pretty scary. Oh, that's a stupid monster. Oh. What? Okay, there's the train. Lots of creepy crawlies. Oh, lots of them. Making big noises here. Reinhardt says, follow the power lines to reach the generator. Again, I realized that the reason I'm back here is not because I'm looking for the generator. It's because I was told there's a weapon mod back here. Never fear, once I find the weapon mod, I will go and start up the generator. And this just leads me back here, huh? Okay. Well, I can't find this weapon mod, so let's just find the generator. Okay, so this is the power line. Let's just follow it. So that's not it, eh? Hubs! Ah! Okay, I need to go turn that crank or flip those switches before I can go back in and take the elevator. So let's find out where those switches were again, and hopefully we won't get bitten by a stupid snake. Yep, okay. Where were those switches? Let's see if we can find it. Oh, okay. Jiminy crickets. All right. Oh, let's just find this stupid switch. Oh. Man, I don't even care anymore. I'm about to... You can shut up already, doggone it! I'm just trying to kill shrimp! Is this a new marked location? It is. Is that the weapon mod? Is that it? I found it. Okay. Thank you. Alright, where is this switch? Okay, that's the generator room where I turned on the generator. Following the cords should bring me to the switch, which I found a minute ago. But that just brings me to this building, which leads back to the warehouse. There it is! Oh my god! It's in the warehouse! Oh, it's right on the other side! Joe Pringle says it's almost as painful as watching you drive. Yeah, think how I feel. I have to blunder in front of an audience. That's always fun. All right, I found this weapon mod after much searching. Let's take a look at what it's for. And it's for my crossbow. Medium magazine, extended magazine. Sweet. Well, all that blundering paid off. I might not have been able to find the Switch right away, but I did find the extended magazine. Vladimir says Switch panel is inside the same building the elevator is in, just at the opposite corner. Thanks. I got there in the end. I did. It took a while, but the synapses, you know, at 37, they don't fire as quickly. Keijo says, love ya, Ox. Thank you, Keijo. I appreciate it. Man, I'm loving this crossbow. I'm getting all sorts of sick upgrades for it. Now, what is this? Hydroponics? Doggone snakes! Why? Ugh, I hate snakes. I love how apparently snake venom just goes away after a while. Poisonous snakes are just a nuisance in the Metro universe.
Got your tongue, so you can't knock on the door anymore, eh? As the teacher said, courtesy distinguishes us from bandits and other animals. Wait a moment. You're not one of ours. A bandit, then. Don't look like one. Though you never know with them bandits. Different shit every day. Am I right or what, Senya?
You're always right, Admiral Sir.
Put a sock in it. Your nose is brown enough. Where was I? Ah, the bandit.
Rob says, gonna try for another super chat one more time. You can crouch up to the orange tentacle things and collect them from for acid. Thank you. That's a great tip.
You're here. Which means that all those spineless worms and wannabe pirates are all dead. Am I right? Don't bother answering. Everyone knows I'm right. And good riddance, I say.
Perhaps we should offer him our hospitality, Admiral, sir. He is a guest, even though he's a bandit.
Ah, that's an idea. Take a seat, bandit. Let's have some tea.
Okay, sounds
I bet you've never tried anything quite like it. I
Sure.
gathered, dried, and brewed it myself. Can't get any help from this worthless lot. At least, they don't eat much. Hey, boys?
Is he playing poker with skeletons? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Trying our best, Admiral, sir.
Quit your yapping. Making a worse racket than the damn Aqua's in heat. No respect for our guest, either. He can't get a word in edgewise. Don't mind them. To our meeting. That's
right,
a
play
good
along.
tea. The fussy ground-loving rats don't drink it, though.
Radiation! Radiation!
Radiation, my ass.
Radiation.
Just look at us.
Dangerous.
We're all healthy as can be. Thanks for coming here. See how happy my boys are? We don't really have anyone to talk to here anymore.
Oh,
They
you
all
poor...
left.
We're all but forgotten here.
that
Even
the
Roman
bird?
forgot about us. Yet he was here with us when we built this base. All the boys remember that. Don't you now?
Yes, he was here!
I remember. We all remember. That's right, boys. You all remember. But that bastard just forgot! And the other ground-loving rats, too! They all forgot we're protecting them all with our lives here. At first, they were so happy. They shouted, "We'll kill all the bandits! The pioneers are cowards! The teacher is wrong! We're better off attacking!" Didn't they, boys?
Yeah, they did!
They shouted their throats sore! Yeah, louder than those bandits we shot. There you have it. My boys do remember. And those don't. You could always count on them when you wanted someone to shout and call pioneers names. Aye, but when the going got tough, and the Aquas started attacking in their hundreds, they changed their tune. Oh, radiation! Oh, it's dangerous! Oh, the girls say teacher told them to tell us that we have to get out!
This guy's the best.
Fighting the Aquas ain't as fun as hanging bandits from the posts. You can rob the bandits when you kill them, but mutants don't have much worth taking. So who cares if they're about to eat the whole valley, right? Pathetic rats. That's who they are.
Ground-loving rats.
A bit late to start listening to the teacher, too. Though, those rats don't care whom they listen to. Be it teacher or the girls, if doing so gives them an excuse for chickening out.
More tea, more irradiated tea. All right.
They all left. The cowards. Even the pioneers have more spine than that slime. They followed Ludmila to the dam. They were going to take the tunnels and then go along the reservoir, those adventurers. I've no idea if they actually got anywhere. But they weren't afraid of no radiation, that's for certain. Well, the only person who still has balls in that sorry lot is Olga. She did visit us a lot here, and she always thrashed those cowards at council sessions.
Visit us, my ass! It's you who she visit!
Yeah, right. Me! Though, if not for my spine wound, Olga and I would have turned this valley upside down. But now, who needs a cripple?
Poor guy.
To hell with her! A woman on a ship is bad luck. Besides, we stayed with you. Yes, my boys did stay here. I had to do some persuading to make them stay, though. Even you were going to abandon your old friend, weren't you? Weren't you?
Oh, wow.
Come on, Admiral, sir! We'd never do that!
Yeah. Tell that to this new guy. He seems to be all ears. But I can read you all like a book. And I say, you are going to leave me. And had I not brewed my tea extra super strong that day, you would have. No doubt about that.
So he poisoned his friends.
Hey,
Okay.
careful with the guitar.
Got it, sir. I'll be careful.
Come on, remember, this thing is an instrument.
Yes, sir. An instrument.
What the hell is up with you today? Do you want to scrub the deck so bad?
Sorry, Admiral.
Don't be sorry. Be better. How about you play something instead of dropping that guitar? I'd go for a shanty.
Yes, Admiral. One shanty coming up. To hell! You're all ground-loving rats! Rats!
Yes, I've been thinking. Why don't we have a smoke? I say we should.
I'm playing a sea shanty for you. I'll smoke in a minute.
This is good. Strong, the way I like it. This tea is as good for smoking as it is for brewing. It can also cure any sickness and solve your marital problems. The smell is an acquired taste, but I like it a lot. And my boys here don't have any problems with it. Not anymore.
No, not after you killed them. Only in Metro, man.
The tea's good. Makes me sleepy though. Look, Bandit. You know what? Just stay here with us. Living here is fun. We can talk, eat, and drink all we want. We'll find you a bunk tomorrow. I'll take a nap in the meantime. Just a little rest.
Good tea. Good tea.
I think that's my cue. Wow. Well, we met the Admiral, everyone. And, yeah, life hasn't been too good for him. He killed his friends because they wanted to leave. Oh, yeah. Hello. Oh, that's the ladder. Okay, I'll get that in a minute. Is he whimpering? Got anything to say, bird? He's whimpering. All right, I think that's it. Up we go. Ian says, hey, Ox. Caught you live on Scotch and Smoke Rings at 4 in the morning. I'm from Scotland. Great show. Not a fan of LA Noire or Metro, but keep the Fallout stuff going. Great stuff. Never fear. I try to be diverse here on the program. I've got a lot of stuff going on.
Come in. We're moving ahead slowly. While the truck is being repaired, I sent 2 guys to look for Anna's medicine. Katya found its name, but it was an experimental thing, and military to boot. You can't really expect to find it in a village pharmacy, much less one that's been looted 20 years ago. Are you back, son? How was it? Nothing again? Just this. What is it?
It's a painkiller. We need this too.
So Anya, or Anna, is still sick, and they haven't found her medicine yet. And all this, all this while we're trying to fight our way back. Okay. What have we here? Zip line. Ooh. Oh. Before we zip line out of here, looks like we got them all. Anyway, as I was saying, try to be diverse here on the channel. Got a lot of things going on. Fallout is, of course, the primary focus, but You know, when I finish L.A. Noire, I'll probably find a new detective game to do, and Metro is a wonderful diversion, a wonderful post-apocalyptic diversion from what we typically cover. And, you know, we've got a lot to look forward to. Cyberpunk 2077 sounds really interesting to me if I can find a way to play it without all of the nudity, because I can't stream nudity, obviously, so we'll have to figure out a way around that. But, yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. Rage 2, I'm planning on covering and streaming Rage 2 when it comes out. We streamed Rage 1 here on the program almost a year ago now, and that was a great time. I did enjoy Rage. Okay, hold on. We've got a path off that way and a path off that way. Which one? That leads towards my marker. So let's go this way to see what we've got before we continue. And it's a dead end. Ooh. Everyone is giving me spoilers for what's coming up. I appreciate it. I appreciate the heads up, but part of me kind of wants to experience the game for the first time. This is, after all, my first time playing it. But, yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'll try to be careful. Apparently something horrible is coming up. Well, let's dive right in. Hope your bright light is equipped, says Jose. Oh, man. Man, that's a big bear. Yaguai? Where's Three Dogs Warnings when you need it? Okay. Bear crossing. They knew, even back then. Okay, danger. Well, they've got an English translation here. Oh, man. Glacier says, Oxhorn, I just read your book, The Tale of Cloran Hastings, and I must say it's a marvelous book, and I was wondering if you were writing another book. Well, thank you. That's very gratifying to hear. I wrote that book over 10 years ago. It was a long time ago. I did have a sequel in mind, but, you know, I've got so much going on right now. I really don't have the time to continue writing, so I don't know if I'm going to ever write a sequel anytime soon, but thank you for reading. Oh, no, man. Oh, now I know why you guys told me that this was a horrible part. I think I know exactly what's going to happen. Oh, I hate this. Oh. Oh. And I can't loot any of this, can I? He's got a backpack, a gun, a light. Oh, jeez. A sequel? I need it. Yeah. When I was younger, I wrote all the time. That's how I passed the time. I didn't play a lot of video games when I was younger. I just wrote and wrote and wrote. I read a lot and I wrote a lot. That's when I produced my novel, and I had a sequel in mind at the time. But, you know, then college happened and the career happened. And then I got married and family happened and kids happened and now I've got my YouTube channel and that's happening. It's just the same old story, right? You get started on something when you're younger and then life happens. And you run out of time. If my novels ever became a huge success, I'd keep writing. What was that? Why is my light not working? Oh, why is my light not working? My light doesn't work up there? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Let's save. Oh, my light doesn't work up there. Okay. What do we do? Shotgun. Shotgun? Shotgun. Shotgun and lighter. Shotgun and lighter. Okay. And night vision. Oh no, but night vision doesn't work either. Okay, shotgun lighter. That's all I got. Oh man. Okay. Oh, this is awful. Oh, this is awful. Oh, they are devious. To do this to me? To take away my light? Okay. Hey there. Oh, we've got quivering pods. Oh, quivering pods. That's delightful. And oh, that's a torch. Explosive tips for the crossbow? You think? Molotov cocktails. Okay. Bad juju. They don't like fire. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're okay. We're making it. We're doing it. So the torches work just as well as the light. Okay, that's good. I don't understand what happened. Did I walk into the fire, but the fire wasn't there? Is that what happened? I didn't see the fire there, or I wouldn't have walked into it. I guess it hadn't gone out yet. Michael says, have you played the other Metros? Yes, I streamed them all on my channel. You can watch them on my, organized into playlists here on my channel. Nice. Okay. We've got cords. Where there are cords, that's electricity. Does this mean I can turn a light on somewhere? Maybe. Oh. Don't turn around, says Gordon. Okay. Well, now I have to crawl through a narrow passage without a lighter, or a flashlight, or night vision goggles, or even my weapons up. So this is great. Let's see. Oh, spider webs. Fantastic. Okay. Burn in the fire, dang it! Just burn in the fire! Oh, just burn! Your lights work again! Oh, my lights work? Ah, okay, thank you. I didn't realize that I had crawled out of the non-light zone. Thank you, everybody. Okay, turning on my light. Let's see if we can burn these guys. What is shooting at me now? Dang it, I gotta find some fuel! Ah! Okay, alright, I'll find some fuel. Oh. Nope, that's empty. Okay, finding some fuel. Finding some fuel. We'll turn that on, though. Oh, boy. Your mask, Ox. Thank you. First, let's repair it. Field repair. Then we'll take it off because I don't need it. Oh man, they're gonna make me go up for that fuel? Oh, devious. Oh, okay. Let's go up for the fuel. Fuel! Yes! Yes! Bugger off, you bugs! Oh. Hey, Ox, what if you have to fight the bear in the dark? I don't even care. That bear is fine. I'll take the bear any day. It's these doggone bugs I don't like. Man. Let's top off my light. Quick save. Blood-soaked letter. There was no rail car up there. Why did we even think it would be? Sure, the Marauders used to come here, but wouldn't they leave someone to guard it? So when that someone understood that the others were not going to come back, he just left with it. And it looks like we're not coming back either. The spiders were just making noises in the dark corners while we were going there, but on the way back, they pounced us as soon as we shut the gate. Not that coming back would do us any good. Roman is not a forgiving type. Luida would be able to talk to him into letting us back, but she had her mind set on leaving, and she left. On foot, no less. Gotta admire her guts, but still she's crazy. Then again, she could actually get somewhere. It's time. The spiders are close. Farewell, everyone. Ah! Can clean my weapons! Sweet loud! That's all I can do. At least I've got everything repaired now. Whew. What's that say? Oh, the translator's not working there. Okay. Bang the door down. Just bang it down. No. Oh, man. Can I get a generator working up here? This is where I'm going to have the epic bear fight? Really? This is where? I don't want to fight the bear here. Well, that doesn't look like a fun tunnel. Oh! Is that him? Is that our guy? Ayosha?
Come get some! Artyom? Damn, you're alive! I'm so glad to see you. And I just managed to get in contact with the Aurora. They are worried. And I get that. This place isn't as simple as it first seemed. Come, I'll show you. Let's go, Artyom. Hear the counter react? There's a hell of a lot of radioactive sediment behind that concrete. And soon, it'll bring an end to this valley. Because the dam barely holds. Use your binoculars if you don't believe me. You can't stay here. Nobody can, really. Ah, well, see that zipline? Those kids built it back when there wasn't as much seepage. That's where we need to go. The old man said the Aurora will soon be on the dam. We gotta hurry. I think something's wrong at the Aurora. It seems that Anna is not doing too good. We'll know more soon. Come on, Artyom. Damn, that is a lot of dirt.
I remember this from the trailer. This was the scene from the trailer.
Man, I gotta tell you, I met this awesome girl here. She's drop-dead gorgeous.
That's right.
Name's
He's the
Olga,
player.
an instructor. Everyone respects her. Plus, she's pretty understanding. Believed me when I said we're not enemies. She was the one who let me go from their camp. Love at first sight. I kept telling you people about my animal magnetism. So, here's your proof. She was so smitten. She even walked with me. And, you know, this is something new for me. I hated to say goodbye. I asked her to come with us. I can't leave them all. She's so strong.
Wow.
So now I have this thought stuck in my head. I hope Olga persuades all those guys to leave. And leaves herself.
Are you gonna let me explore? He is. He's gonna let me explore. Stay right there. Oh, he's not.
There's this beast I saw. A bear the size of a freaking house. I think it smelled us.
Do I have incendiary rounds equipped?
This bridge has seen better days.
I do. But I only have 10. I want to go explore, man. Why are you rushing me? Unfinished letter. It was a mistake. We shouldn't have left. I should have stayed with Roman. Then I could still hope that there was real life somewhere out there, behind the dam, and the guys would be alive. Now I know what's out there. It's a sea, endless, of radioactive water. All the pus of this gangrenous world is gathered there to one day flood the tiny sandbox that was our universe for so many years. The dam won't last long. The reservoir used to be much smaller, and now I walked for a week and didn't see the end of it. If you find this letter, please tell the others in the valley. Then again, what's the point? It's not like there's anywhere they could go. Everything is coming to an end, just like the gas in my lamp. I don't want the spiders to get me. The whole thing seems so stupid now. Alex, I'm sorry. He died with his toy elephant. Okay, did you wait for me? Yeah, he did. Okay. I'm ready now. Well, no, might as well explore this. Oh, it's all boarded up. Deuteronomus says he's Russian, yeah, because he's Russian. Thank you, Deuteronomus. Oh. No! 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 How are we doing on time, Ox? We're doing okay. Got about an hour and 10 minutes left.
Come get some! Artyom? Damn, you're alive! I'm so glad to see you. And I just managed to get in contact with the Aurora. They are worried. And I get that. This place isn't as simple as it first seemed. Come, I'll show you. Let's go, Artyom.
Okay, explore, but be careful. Right. That looks dangerous. So... Oh. Oh. Can I get behind here? Yeah, we got a house back here. Or an outhouse. Can we open that? No. Come on, can I get in here? Maybe around back? Shall we try? No! 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 I want to jump up, not back. Yes! Oh, okay. This is what I get for exploring. Yeah, come on. So I've got the note. I can't get it again? All right. I'm ready.
I
Go.
don't like this feeling, Artyom. There's this beast I saw.
Let's go. Yeah, now I'm waiting for you. Come on.
I think it smelled us. This bridge has seen better days.
No marsupial in this game, Ox, says Pencil Neck. Yeah, that's my mistake. Whoa! What was that? It it teleported me to the unstable portion of the bridge so that it would fall.
Huh? What the hell?
Pick your moment, Bear. Hey! You like cookies? I got a cookie. Oh! You need a Tic Tac.
Artyom, get
Oh, Simony Cricket. Let me out of there! Ah! Okay. He is a mad puppy. Open up! Yeah! Not a good time. Stab it in the eye. Just the eye! Come on! No! Right in the eye!
What an enormous beast!
All right, hold on. My daughter came into my office just then, right during the big bear boss fight, and I didn't want her to see the big scary bear. Hold on a second. I'm going to make sure she's okay. Okay, we're all right. All right. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long. She's fine. I found her on the living room couch, and she was worried about my friend, our companion here. She says, "Is your friend okay? Did the bear scratch his eye?" And I'm like, "No, it was just a big scary bear. I beat him up and pushed him off a cliff. He's gone. No more scary bear." And she goes, "Okay, is your friend okay?" I'm like, "Yes, friend is fine. Don't worry." She's like, "Okay, he was scary." And I said, "Yes, he was scary, but he's gone now. Don't worry about it." And she says, "Okay." So she went downstairs to hang out with Mama, and that'll allow us to finish the broadcast. All right, back to the game.
Well, Artyom, help me here. Let's restore this line's tension. We're done. Olga!
I told you people, they just needed passage.
Are you sure you're not coming?
I'm sorry, Alyosha. I can't just up and live like this. No matter how much I like you.
In this case, I bid you farewell, my fair lady.
Oh, come on, man.
The hell with it. Olga, I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Artyom, let's go.
Poor Alyosha.
Remember what I told you. Get them out of the valley. There's death behind the dam. I just hope she convinces them. They are stubborn like children like this. Even though they look like beasts, those pioneers, huh? She'll handle them all right.
Catch the train. Ah, this is great.
You guys really had us worried there.
Anna is in bad shape. We must move. Time is short. Neither the air nor the drugs we found along the way are of any help now. The illness has progressed too far.
Oh, no.
Come.
Well, wait a minute. He tells her that he's going to come back for her, but then he says, "You all need to leave." because the dam's about to
We
break.
all remained silent while the Aurora was running along the poisoned sea held at bay by the dam. We believed we'd be back. Now, having seen the sword of Damocles hanging over the valley, we knew it was not meant to be. Alyosha is especially worried. His old guy's there. Perhaps he will be able to warn her via radio and save the people there. What happens next? I have no idea. I am ready for anything. Anything but one thing. Anna, please, hold on. Without you, I have nothing to live for, nothing to dream about. Doubly so, since if not for that dream of mine, you'd be all right now.
Silent Sniper says, how long until the next Fallout game? Yeah, we don't know. If only I knew the answer to that. I can say that there's more Fallout 76 content next week. We've got a new DLC, some Wild Wasteland stuff to get through, and I'll be broadcasting that and covering it all, so stay tuned for that. But for now, Metro.
Artyom, you know, when I found this photo of the Pacific Ocean, I just knew for some reason that we were going to go there in the end. All these rivers, mountains, deserts, they just won't do. It's ocean or bust. I believed we could make it. I did. I know I'll get
Hold on,
there.
violin music,
And
I gotta
if
get mine
need some
out.
help, you'll be there for me. You'll save me again, won't you? Artyom, please. Stop torturing yourself. It hurts to even look at you. You and Dad, too. It's not your dream, and not his belief in the occupying forces. It's just fate. A stupid piece of cloth in the wind. Rotten concrete. An idiotic ammo dump.
Artyom, you should go. I'll give her a shot. Let her sleep a bit.
Golly, that's a horrible cough. Look at all of these vials of medication and syringes. Cheapers. Don't die, Anna. You're like a main character. Main characters can't die. Well, I suppose they can. Don't die. Oh. Okay. We gotta save Anna now. Oh yes, Ox. Ox is invisible violin. Please teach us how to use it. I'll do my best.
There are things to discuss. Hey! Leave your work for the moment! Come to the bridge!
And hold on. This is Russia. It's a Metro game, and I find myself distinctly out of something to set on fire. 1 second. There we go. Now I can really get immersed in this world during the smoke breaks, which are very frequent in this game. Sandriel Souza says, hello there, Oxhorn. I found your channel last month. I was looking for Fallout 4 videos and mods. Your videos are amazing. Thank you for creating them. Greetings from Brazil. All the way from Brazil. See, that's the one thing I love about YouTube is I get to meet people from all over the world who enjoy my videos. I'm glad to have you from Brazil. And I'm glad you were able to find my mod videos. I haven't made a mod video in quite some time. But, back to Metro.
Stepan, come to the bridge.
All right, one moment.
Tell me what happened, Nastya. Did someone bully you?
No.
Why are you crying then?
Who would bully her? She's the only child
I'm afraid.
on the train.
Afraid? What of?
This. I have this cough. What if it's like Aunt Anna's?
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, Nastya. You didn't breathe any gas after all. It's just a cold. We'll fix it in no time.
And Aunt Anna?
We'll fix her too. As soon as we find the medicine, she'll start getting better.
For real?
You have my word, so don't you worry.
Alright, I won't. My mom says the Spartans always keep their word.
Michael says, hey, Oxhorn, read this comment instead of Darian's so that the streak can continue. Oh, Darian's comment was, wow, it's been 14 years of watching Oxhorn, and I'll say he's done a fine job of ignoring my comments. By reading the ones that are right beside them. This is a nice moment. I shall light up a cigar and enjoy it as well. My friend, please. It's not personal. I have a lot of comments to sift through, but you know what? Lighting up a fine cigar, I can meet you there. Cheers.
That is true, Nastya. Indeed.
She does have a nasty cough, though. A nasty cough? Oh. Well, hopefully she'll be okay and she doesn't have what Anna has.
Olga, Alyosha here. I'm online as promised. I hope you can hear me. We did examine the dam and reservoir. You have to leave the valley as soon as possible. At least before the rainy season starts. The dam is barely holding, and if it gives, the valley will be washed away, and everything that remains will be deadly. Leave tomorrow, or even better, yesterday. Talk to the other girls. Get them to raise the issue at the council session. Even the pirates will have to obey if it passes. Just leave me a note so that I know which end of the world to follow you to once I'm back.
He's a hopeless romantic. He did call her my lady.
With this, I have to bid you farewell. At least until tomorrow. Au revoir.
Do they have fedoras in Russia? I don't know.
I hope she heard that. The radio's in the church after all. But with Olga, even Satan himself wouldn't stop her. Much less a stupid taboo.
Don't worry, Artyom. Everything will be okay. Anna is strong.
I hope so. But it's raining outside. That means sad. Oh wait, is that rain or is it just overcast? Okay, it may just be overcast. Okay, it's not raining. But hey, we can smoke. All right. Okay, enough of that.
Is she? Well, we have news. Start.
And it seems to be bad.
We haven't had any other variety in a long time. So no
Take a seat, Bratucha. This conversation is not going to be simple, I think.
Oh dear.
Until today, we thought that this shot of Novosibirsk was a simple error.
What's up with it?
The legend says irradiated zones are highlighted in shades of green, while purple highlights indicate errors. Today, though, I found some small print. The thing is, radiation levels way outside of normal operational range of the scanner are also marked as errors. Simply put, the radiation there may well be completely off the scale. We're about 500 clicks from Novosibirsk, and the radiation outside is almost as high as back in Moscow.
It can't be avoided.
The shots are 20 years old. The radiation can't be quite as high now, but still. Novosibirsk is most probably.
So what do we do now? I'll tell you what we do. Artyom and I will go.
This is not the other way. We go together.
Sir,
Not all right.
First, she is my daughter, his wife. My paranoia about the occupation forces drove her into that damned bunker. And Artyom with his dream. He dragged us out of Moscow. So we too are to blame.
Still, we are the Order. We are one crew and we should all act accordingly. We should all go.
Discussion is closed. This is not an Order mission. It is a personal errand, mine and Artyom's. We don't need any help. Second, we don't know the exact location of the medicine. It might be in the city center, or in one of the Akadem Gorodok labs. So Anna's life might well end up in your hands.
Say that 10 times fast.
Third and last, wherever we might go, winter is coming. And getting the Aurora stuck in snow is what?
That's something we can't allow.
Do you remember what Yermak said? Remind
There's a
them,
huge
please.
railway technology museum at the city outskirts. We'll almost certainly find a snowplow for the Aurora there.
So, gentlemen, your missions are to search the Akadem Gorodok labs and prepare Aurora for the winter.
Akadem Gorodok. I think I got it.
Get ready for the mission.
Oh, I hope the Colonel doesn't die.
We are starting constant radiation level monitoring outside. Effective immediately. Sam, you're first.
Yes, sir.
I think that lethal radiation levels there are actually good news for us.
You mean there was nobody left around the drugstores and hospitals?
Exactly. Unlike the towns we've been to.
Colonel, sir, an update on the suits.
Yes, what's the situation?
I managed to assemble only 2 complete ones.
You see, they're for Artyom and me. It's fate, that's what it is. Will they help?
Well, they'll protect you from dust, but even the direct radiation there is so high, it could...
Yes, can you add more protection?
Sure, Yorma does have some lead sheets in store, but the suits are rather bulky and heavy as it is.
We aren't exactly attending a dance party there. How much time will it give us?
A couple of hours. Not enough, I think.
Better than nothing. Don't worry. We'll make do. Always have.
I'll add some lead shielding to the car's cabin. Try to stay inside for as long as you can out there.
Thanks. Get on it then.
Yes, Colonel, sir.
Great, does this mean we're gonna have to be constantly repairing hazmat suits?
Don't worry. It's such a huge risk. So many good people died from radiation exposure in Hansa's railway crews. But Moscow had nothing on the radiation levels they're going to face.
Nah, these people don't really care about risks. You know them well enough. Hey, tell me about that museum. When did you learn about it?
I was always a railroad fan, even when working in the metro. We had this experimental facility near Moscow where they tested all kinds of railway stuff. Lots of engines and cars ended up there, so they decided to make a museum. But only found a good spot in Novosibirsk.
Wow! It's not that close, I'd say.
Yes, not at all close. But they still got everything there, including the most curious engines from all over the country. And some 15 years before the war, the museum was opened.
I see. But why are you so sure there's a snowplow there?
I know it, because they transported it there from Moscow. Ha! It's a great specimen. You'll like it for sure.
Yeah, I'm quite sure about that. Well, I guess I'll go. Tokarev might need some help there.
Yes, it might. I still think we should look for that SATCOM center while we're at it.
Where? How? There's a whole sector blotted out on the image. And look at its location. Sure, the Akadem Garadok is rather bad, but not too dangerous if we don't waste time there. That area, though. See? Sure, it's not the city center, but still, the only place we'd find there would be an early grave.
We'll see about that.
There's
Robbie
nothing
says
to
last
see.
chapter,
Do you
Ox,
think
getting
Colonel
towards
didn't
the end
send
of the
us there
game.
just because he forgot about it?
Really?
Sure I don't. I understand. I'm not that dumb after all.
Так, слушай, what are we even talking about then? The Colonel said the discussion was closed. They already decided everything with Artyom, and we must respect their decision and believe that it will all work out. Because we are what?
Sparta.
Exactly. So let us be good and go back to planning our route to that lab.
All right.
This is the final chapter? That seems really
Look,
short.
I think we could avoid the main hotspot if we went this way.
Maybe here.
Okay, there's the map. Let's do one final sweep of the entire train before we go forward. We have about 40 minutes left, so we're definitely not going to be able to finish the mission in this broadcast. I had no idea we could do this. Okay. Well, that's great immersion. Richard says, or Reinhardt says, Ox, are you going to play Cyberpunk 2077 live stream? That would be so cool. I want to, but after watching the 1 hour long Red Band trailer for the game, there's a lot of nudity in it, and it's not sexual, it's just that there are the androids, and sometimes the android body parts are nude. And if they've got a streamer-friendly filter, then yeah, I can stream it, but if not, it would require way too much editing for me to edit out all of the nudity each time. So if that's the case, I wouldn't be able to do it. So yeah, I don't know. We have to wait until the game comes out to answer that question.
I'm so glad I found out this record. The medicine is called Renogen F, and she was completely amazed by it. Mind you, she was a real doctor, unlike me.
Katya, believe me, your mother would be proud of you.
Thank you, Alyosha. I hoped I could help, but Anna's case seems to be extremely unfortunate. That gas on the Volga lost most of its punch already, but it was enough to start the destructive process. Of course, the hopes I had for the valley and its air were naive, but even the valley in the end.
Yes, air, water, and the forest. It's all there. But I'm afraid not for long. A pity. The people there are actually quite nice. We'd find some common ground.
Is the dam in such danger?
It is. But even if it could hold out for years more, a third of the valley is already polluted with radiation. All the fallout was accumulating at the bottom of the reservoir for years and years, and now it's seeping through. Yet if the dam fails, I hope they listen to my advice.
Do you love her?
Yes.
If it is fate, you'll meet her again, definitely. Well, I'll go check up on Anna.
Love at first sight.
Sure. Tell her I said hi.
Let's listen to the radio.
Sela here. The forest bitches are on the move. They ripped all our boys apart and took the road. Alex the Bone with his boys reached their camp from the other side of the forest. They're all gone. Benny stopped responding.
Anyhow, looks like they're all moving somewhere. Gather everyone. Call the guys from the lakes back. Talk to Long's gang too. You must strike before they reach the next forest.
There's another forest?
Us. We're done for here. We locked ourselves in a barn. All 5 of us. We'll shoot back while we still have ammo. Those fuckers are all over the place.
Motherfucker, they shot Stoddard! Ah, take this, you bitches!
Yeah, we're done for. Start to try digging out to see where they are. Took an hour right through the eye. Nailed them to the wall, like a bug. All right, it's time. Bye, guys. I shake your hands and all.
So they are moving. They decided to leave. And the bandits have been tracking them. Wow, this is like a highly organized bandit gang. But this means there is another forest. Does that mean that we can repopulate, or that we can go and get the medicine for Anna and then come back to meet with Olga at the forest? Is that how this ends? Maybe that's the good ending.
Attention citizens. This is a civil defense headquarters message. The following cities are declared off limits until special notice due to extreme radioactive pollution. Arnal, Bielsk, Kemerov, Novokuzninsk, Novosibirsk, Tomsk. Do not leave shelters without a specific order. Do not use water from open bodies of water. Do not walk on unpaved roads. The railroad can only be used by trains equipped with air filtration systems.
Oh, dear.
Do not use any other railroad vehicles, regardless of the state of the tracks. Due to extreme radioactive pollution, all citizens leaving their shelters as ordered are to proceed to designated evacuation hubs immediately for urgent decontamination. I repeat, the following cities are declared off limits until special notice due to extreme.
So I'm assuming this is a pre-war or an immediately post-war radio broadcast. Because as we learned from the bunker, the infrastructure of the government isn't there anymore. But this means that we're traveling on tracks headed directly there.
Come in, Pioneer. Over. Come in, Alder. Do you read me? Over. Alder, you missed 12 communication windows already. Situation here is nominal. Nothing to report. Over. Colonel Klepnikov, do you read me? Please come in. Dad, please. Come in. Over. Alder, this is Pine. I can't keep the receiver on for too long. We'll be back for the next agreed window. Over. Dad, please, come back. Over. Pine. Over and out.
Looks like that's it. Let's see if Artyom updated his journal at all. Okay, I think we read up until here. While Alyosha, with whom we were sent on a mission to recon the valley ahead, was marveling at the vistas and giddily anticipating the meeting of local women, I was begging all the gods to make the valley air cure my Anna of her illness. My prayers had an unexpected effect, though. With a tired sigh, a considerable chunk of the valley's side decided to slide down into the river, taking the rails and our rail car along with it. The water was ice cold and the current was so strong I had no chance of fighting it. I ended up dropping my backpack and weapons, but still got dragged into some stones and hit my head. Not far from the place where I woke up, there were ruins of a children's summer camp. Despite its sorry state, the camp was not completely abandoned, as there I walked into some locals. Luckily, they didn't mistake me for a bandit and shoot me. Still, the way they warned me not to enter their turf was too crass, and I took offense to that. Judging by their choice of words, they were out shopping for a fight, and this time they bought more than they bargained for. Perhaps I should have gone easier on them. I didn't kill anyone. Why is he saying that I didn't go easy on them? But I had to cross their territory to get to my destination and didn't have time for convincing them to just let me through peacefully. Had I had a way of contacting the Aurora, I would have probably just arranged for proper negotiations, but my radio got drenched, and fixing it was a complete impossibility, as both Tokarev and Crest remained on the Aurora. After some wandering in the forest, I managed to get caught in a primitive trap, standing around the net that kept me suspended. My captors were discussing who would get my boots. They reminded me of kids too immersed in a game or something. These children of the forest were caught by the war in the camp, but managed to survive, despite the attacks from bandits and mutants. As far as I understood, eventually they divided into two factions, the pirates and the pioneers. Both similarly respected the word of some teacher, but seemed to differ in its interpretation. The pirates were more aggressive, ready to attack their perceived enemies wherever those might be, while the pioneers, whom I considered the more civilized of the two, appeared more isolationist, concentrated on protecting their turf. Had we met under different circumstances, we might have reached an agreement with them. That time, though, we had definitely started off on the wrong foot. I have no idea whom would my boots eventually go to, though, as the conversation was rather suddenly joined by a giant mutant bear that chased my ill-fated captors away. This was not to be my last time meeting the Master of the Forest, as the locals called him. Setting off in the direction the surviving hunters vanished into, I found one of them, mortally wounded by the bear. It was my backpack he recovered from the river that kept him from running fast enough. I was ready to help him in any way I could, but sadly it was too late. I wish I could do something for him, as thanks for returning the vital piece of my gear I considered lost forever. I had to find Alyosha as soon as possible. I heard the hunters say that he was alive and awaiting a session of some forest court in their main camp up the river. I had to free him before the verdict was passed. By the time I arrived at the camp, Alyosha had already left, so the battle there was completely pointless. Having searched the camp, I assumed that Alyosha had escaped on his own, and deduced that he would probably go towards the old church, a highly defensible place which we had noticed from the railroad. In any case, that place was on the way to the dam, so it was worth checking out. At the base of the church, though, I was greeted by the Master of the Forest. Here, this beast used to have no equals, but I taught it that man is, in fact, the apex predator. The bear ruled the forest, but we once ruled the whole world. It should have been thankful to me for not being in the mood for killing. I only wanted to get to the church, otherwise the bear would have been dead. On my way, there was a tiny abandoned village, an outpost of the Children of the Forest, which the bandits had captured and used to rally their forces in preparation of a serious push towards the main camp. While the locals didn't exactly give me a warm welcome, I couldn't let the bandits torture their prisoners freely. After getting rid of the executioners, I left. I couldn't really wait for help from the camp to arrive. Time was running short. Instead of Alyosha, in the church I found Olga, the girl who had set him free. As I suspected, Alyosha was going to wait for me at the dam, so that's where I went next. Olga told me that to get to the dam I needed a boat, and even explained where to find one. I should remember to tell Alyosha that she said hi. To reach the dam, I had to cross the poison swamp, where the pirates had set up a veritable fortress to defend the valley from the advancing mutants. I must give credit where credit is due. These people had courage to spare. They probably stood in the way of implacable threat, dead set on destroying their tiny world. Just like our order defending the metro, losing people and ground, backing up ever further into the tunnels with every passing year, fully understanding the futility of our struggle, but still refusing to surrender. However, they would attack anything that moved and wouldn't hesitate to shoot the moment they saw me, so I had to be extremely careful. Luckily, I managed to pass through their fort unnoticed, and I even won the fight against them all. What would happen to the valley without its defenders? After crossing the swamp, I ended up in the dark maintenance tunnels densely populated with my old friends, the spiders, the spider bugs. Having reached the fresh air again, I finally saw Alyosha. The dam was really close, and everything seemed to be coming together. But it was too early to celebrate. The Master of the Forest was on our tail, and catching up fast. There was no way of avoiding the fight to the death. And if not for Alyosha's timely intervention, the bear would have taken me along on a dive off the high cliff and straight into the sharp rocks. When Alyosha and I were getting ready to cross the final gorge before the dam using a zip line, the children of the forest caught up with us. Luckily, they were led by Olga, an instructor well respected by the hunters. Alyosha had the good luck of getting acquainted with her during his stay in their camp, so we were let go peacefully. Still aboard the Aurora, there was bad news awaiting for us. Anna's health had gotten much worse. And now to autumn. We all remained silent while the Aurora was running along the poison sea, held at bay by the dam. We believed we would be back. Now, having seen the sword of Damocles hanging over the valley, we knew it was not meant to be. Alyosha is especially worried. His Olga is there. Perhaps he will be able to warn her via radio and save the people there. What happens next? I have no idea. I am ready for anything but one thing. Anna, please, hold on. Without you, I have nothing to live for, nothing to dream about. Doubly so, since if not for that dream of mine, you'd be all right now. Okay. So we're all caught up. Let's see if any updates to the crew. No. There you go. Katya and Nastya. Okay, so this is the part where she gets proposed to, and this is the new part. That's when trouble struck. Katya is beside herself with worry, and she blames herself for misattributing the symptoms of Anna's poisoning. Katya managed to stabilize Anna's condition after the bout during the wedding, and says she knows how to cure my wife, but she obviously doubts her own competence, constantly comparing herself with her mom, who used to be a real doctor and scientist. The regenerative medicine Katya told us about seems to be Anna's only hope, and we've got another weird DVI cable issue. No, it's a crash to desktop. What? What the heck? I'm reading a journal. It's not like I was doing anything really highly intense here. But wow, I got a crash to desktop. Okay, well, let's just fire it back up and pick up where we left off. Reinhardt says, I hope you can play Cyberpunk 2077. I hope you can cut out the nude section. Yeah, well, we'll see. I can't stream a game rife with nudity. I just can't do that on YouTube. So we'll see what happens.
We all remained silent while the Aurora was running along the poison sea held at bay by the dam.
Sir, an update on the suits.
Yes, what's the situation?
I managed to assemble only 2.
All right, I've got about 30 minutes left.
I'm so glad I found this record. The medicine is called Renergen F, and she was completely
I listened to all of those.
See
if I can find my journal.
Ah, Artyom. You know you're just being unfair. Colonel and you take the exciting mission, and we all get the boring one. If we all went together, we'd find what we need in half an hour tops, while with just 2 of you it's going to take forever. Ah, well, we'll finish our task in Akademgorodok and come help you. Though, I bet you'd find a way to make it a boring chore. Like at that bridge. With the targets lined up like in a shooting gallery. But no, you had to spare those loons. In any case, if you need any help out there, just call us over. Am I right, Demir?
Demir? No?
Of course you are. We'll be there.
That was a long pause. Okay. Are you not certain of yourself?
Katya, believe me, your mother would be proud of you.
Thank you, Alyosha. I hoped I could help, but Anna's case seems to be extremely unfortunate. The gas on the Volga lost most of its punch already.
Okay, there was a new
But it
piece
was
on
enough
Colonel
to start
Miller,
the
and I think that's going to be at the
destructive
very end.
process. Of course, the hopes I had for the valley and its air were naive. But even the valley in the end.
Yes, air, water, in the forest. It's all there.
It was
But I'm
Anna's
afraid
illness
not
that
for
finally
long.
reconciled us. He used to blame me for
Pity.
everything.
The
After
people
all,
there
if not
are
for my
actually
dogged
quite nice.
search for other survivors,
We'd find
none
some
of this would
common
have ever
ground.
happened. I used to blame him too,
Is
if
the
not for
dam
his
in such
conviction that
danger?
there were occupying forces all
It
over the
is,
place. Anna
but
would never
even
have
if it
fallen
could
into
hold
that
out for
silo.
years more,
He considered
a
me
third
to
of
be
the valley
delusional
is
and
already
egotistic.
polluted with
I hated
radiation.
his closed-mindedness
All the fallout
and
was
stubbornness.
accumulating
But
at
now
the
I can
bottom
feel
of
the
the
pain
reservoir
his
for
inability
years
to
and
help the
years.
situation
And now it's
in any
seeping
way
through.
caused him. He
Yet
lost
if the
everything,
dam
all because of
fails,
me. His only daughter, my beloved
hope
wife
she,
Anna,
they
is all he has left to
listen
live
to my
for.
advice.
Thus, we must forget everything that stands
Do you
between
love
us
her?
to save her, or at least give our best
Yes.
try.
If it is fate, you'll meet her again, definitely. Well, I'll go check up on Anna.
Sure. Tell her I said hi.
Okay, I was obviously doubts about her competence. The told us about on his hope. There's nothing else to hope for, so I had to believe this medicine's power and Katya's ability. Katya promised me to make sure that Anna survives our trip to Novosibirsk, no matter how, no matter what. We only need to get there, and then it all depends on me. Katya, please be right. I believe I read that about Crest. Was there an update on Alyosha? Yeah, and one more update on Alyosha. And in the river valley we had such high hopes for, where we sunk Crest's railcar and were almost killed ourselves, Alyosha found just that, the love of his life. And he himself, as he himself puts it, he found her and almost immediately had to leave her behind, since he, like a good friend that he is, wouldn't abandon us before we reached our goal in Novosibirsk, though I am sure that he will come back to his Olga. After all, Alyosha hates farewells too much to never return. Okay, and then the new weapons I got were the Helsing. Oh, they called it the Helsing? After Van Helsing? That's fine. And then the railgun. I don't remember that one. Okay. Oh, there's also an update for Anna. Thank you, Janu. Okay, all the way to the bottom, because she is a big character. Okay, this is where we ended. How much time does she even have left? Here's the update. My fault is wider and deeper than just that. It was I who dragged Anna, my dearest Anna, out of Moscow, out of the metro, where she could have lived a normal life, could have given birth to children, our children. Dragged her where? To her death. In the river valley where the fresh air was supposed to cure her. The very valley we had to fight through half the country to reach. And Anna got even worse. Now her only chance is Renergen F, the medicine mentioned in the notes left by Katya's mother. And to give Anna that chance, I am ready to die. We are going to Novosibirsk. All right, we saw that encounter. Let's see if there are any more, and then we'll continue on with our mission. Oh, that must be one of the hazmat suits he designed. Tell me about it.
Yes, Artyom. I never told this story before, but I'd like you to listen. You see, I had this Tokarev pistol. A fail-proof thing that had failed me once. It was a great gun, powerful. Punched through any body armor you could still move in. But it only had 8 bullets. And that just proved not enough. I came upon some bandits that were tormenting a family, and I just couldn't. So, I snapped and got all of them. Save for one. The fucker hit me hard. By the time the Order people arrived, I was half dead. Thought they were angels. Anyhow, here's why I'm telling you this now. There are more of us now than I had bullets then. So, I'm sure we can take whatever the world throws at us and win!
And? Is that it? Okay. Let's gear up. Sweet. Pneumatic bow system. Damage goes down considerably. The pneumatic bow system speeds up the crossbow reloading process, increasing its rate of fire considerably. I'll try that. Then there's the extended magazine, big cylindric magazine containing up to 6 bolts. Notice, oh no, that's the one I have. High capacity magazine, stability goes down, but rate of fire goes way up. Huge cylindric magazine that contains 8 bolts. A lot heavier than all the other ones, but allows you to reload less often. And finally, okay, so now we can switch between the Helsing and the T-car. So with the mods I have on the T-car, its stability and rate of fire is much better, but the damage is low. I think I'll take the Helsing. I really enjoyed that gun. Now, here's my triple barrel shotgun. What can I swap it with? For up close and personal, I think I'll keep the ass shot. Then there's this. Gatling. A makeshift rotating barrel machine gun. Shambler. I should probably bring an assault weapon, shouldn't I? Not the Gatling, it's just too big. So my stability on this sucker is really low, but it's my assault weapon. All right, I think I'm okay. I've got my sniper, my silenced weapon. Can I attach an infrared laser to it? No, here, I've got that on the other one. Can I attach my infrared laser? I can. So let's put the infrared laser on that one. Only detectable by night vision. I don't want a laser on... Let's take the laser off of the shotgun. Don't need that. Then let's take... Actually, no. I like the laser. Let's put that back on the shotgun. So I'll save the one infrared that I have for my silenced weapon, allowing me to pull off stealthy kills. Red laser on the shotgun. Red laser on my assault weapon. Okay, I think I'm all right. 15 minutes left.
So, bratucha, up for a smoke, I see.
Always.
I remember if I already told you about this. Read about the kind of people I would meet. And that the further I go, the less people were good. So here's what my take on this is now, bratucha. I just wasn't lucky. And now with you and the others here, I figure I just hit a jackpot with so many good people together. Take Duke for one. He keeps boasting about how he's going to shoot enemies up, all that. In fact, when you two were at that bridge, he didn't kill the cultist. Didn't even shoot that Silantius, and that is a shot I'd take in a heartbeat. So, what does that make him?
Hans Christian says, hello Oxhorn, I saw your latest video on Fallout 76. The Great Riddle of Tanagra Town. I loved it. I hope as well that this leads to the Interloper as a future boss in Fallout 76. That's what I was hoping, and I had so much fun doing the research on the Tanagra Town video and putting it together. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
A kind guy, that's one, yeah. Or Damir. Visiting his homeland was his dream. I thought he'd just stay there, especially since we took that barren bastard down. No, Damir still went with us. He couldn't just leave his friends. That's the caliber of a man he is. Alyosha too. I thought he was kinda rudderless, but he found the love of his life, imagine that? And did he stay with her? No. He cares for you and Anna enough to leave the girl and come with us to Siberia. It's gonna be a while before he sees his Olga again. So here's the main point. Bratucha, if you and the Colonel have people like this coming with you, this means our cause is right and we can take anything on, don't it?
You all right there, buddy? Why are you coughing now? Why was he coughing? A cigarette, maybe? You okay? Is he just being thoughtful now? Well, at least I still have my car. Don't know if I'll have an opportunity to use it, though, in the next chapter. Yeah, you're right. I need to make first aid kits and gas masks. Let's see what I can do. Okay. 10 minutes. I think that's enough time to get started. Let's start the mission, see where it leaves us, and then pick up in my next live stream. Man, everyone is so sad and passed out. He's passed... Wait a minute. He's passed out. They're not passed out. He's not passed out. Okay. So just a few people who were tired. That's fine. Everyone okay up here? Are you ready, Colonel? He's very thoughtful. Let's go find this medicine.
Anna isn't giving up. She believes in me, believes in us, and for a good reason. Thousands of kilometers of track behind us. We are finally approaching Novosibirsk, a dead city concealing her hope for life, the medicine that could save her, somewhere in its cold, irradiated heart. A year ago, we left the poisoned ruins of Moscow. And now we are about to enter another city stiff in the murderous embrace of winter and radiation. Will we ever find somewhere to live on the surface? Maybe. But for now, we're returning back into the bowels of Metro. Back to Savannah.
Back to Moscow.
What do you know? We're here. Novosibirsk. I sure hope this time it's not another bunch of nuts.
The bridges are undamaged, and the radiation's climbing like crazy. I think there'll be no nutcases this time.
The houses are undamaged too. Sam, what's with the radiation?
8 times higher than in Moscow and still climbing, Colonel. I think we better not stay outside for too long here.
Ooh. Man. This game really makes you fear radiation.
Are you ready, Artyom?
Yes, Father. Please don't die.
Follow me.
Good luck. Rely on us.
Diogo says you'll find the kid on the radio, Ox. Will we? Oh, good. Maybe I can help find his dad.
The situation here looks more complex than we thought. Still, time is short, so we're taking the direct approach. Let's refresh the plan. Yermak, we'll take the Aurora south to the Simirskaya cargo station. I'm Martin. Stefan.
Krist, Sam, Idiot, and I will handle the Institute building in Akademgorodok. We'll pay a visit to the Railroad Museum on the way. There might be something for the Aurora.
I'm staying to guard the Aurora with Tokarev.
Good. Artyom and I are checking the Institute's main building. Radiation is way too high here, so we'll try to get there through the metro. Well, let's get to it. Good luck, Spartans.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Break a leg, my friend.
Try not to, thanks.
Don't get carried away out there, because I know you.
Watch out for the old man, will you?
Good luck.
Man, I don't know who's talking to me.
Are you going out on a mission to save Aunt Anna?
Yes. Could you please watch over her for us until Artyom and I come back?
He's saying goodbye to everyone.
Of course. Teddy and I will be her guard. Will you help me, Teddy? Private Teddy mission acknowledged.
He's saying goodbye to everyone, which means he's gonna die. No. Don't die, Colonel. Oh. Sorry, Anya. Anna, I might kill your father.
Hush, shh. She's sleeping. Are you leaving?
Yes. I hope we'll make it in time.
6 minutes.
Anna is strong. She'll be here for you. She definitely will. Just make sure you come back.
Thank you, Katya.
Come in, Artyom.
I thought she was sleeping. I don't want to wake her up.
The attack ended. I did my best. So you don't have to worry. Her pulse is strong. She's just exhausted. She'll probably sleep till tomorrow now. Come back soon. Seeing you would be the best medicine. Anna is strong. She will win this fight. Just make sure you come back.
Your gear, Colonel, sir. Thank you. Artyom, this is no Moscow where you could loiter outside for months. Who knows what monsters live here? So think well what to pack. I'll be waiting at the car.
Gear up, Artyom. I cleaned your guns and put all the ammo and resources we had left in here. You're going to need it. With it or on it.
I have 15 minutes. 20 shells. 28 bolts. And I think I'm happy with my weapon choice. Okay.
You ready? We are.
3 minutes. Ah.
So, Artyom, here's your chance. Our last chance to save Anna. We must make it count. Saddle up.
Oh, you're driving? Okay.
You keep overwatch. I'll be busy watching the road. It's not squeaky clean, I'm sure. Good luck, gentlemen. We are her last hope now.
Ah, come on. 2 minutes. Get me to a quick save spot.
All those carriages stuck here. They failed evacuation, I presume. Let's try to get into the square behind the station. Metro entrance should be there.
I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it before I run out of time on YouTube. YouTube has a 4-hour hard broadcast limit. Otherwise, it's going to spend, a week rendering my videos. So we'll pick up right here where we leave off, just before leaving the train. You can give me all sorts of guidance on the weapons you think I should take with me and the ammunition I should scrap at that time. And we'll pick up during my next live stream, which will be Monday. I'll be live streaming Metro Exodus on Monday, and then again on Friday. Thursday will be Scotch and Smoke Rings, where I'll live stream Wolfenstein. But all of these plans might be ruined by the Fallout 76 DLC, which is dropping this coming week, next week. I want to live stream the Wild Wasteland stuff that comes there, and any new quests and events. So that'll also take up some of our time. Tomorrow, Fallout 2 video. Sunday, Fallout 3 video. That's what's in the future. Yes, I hope to do Cyberpunk 77 when it releases. We'll see about that. And of course, Rage 2, we'll be covering that. But now I've got to let you go. Thank you for joining me for 4 hours here on my channel for Metro Exodus. Lots of great stuff coming up. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Is that what today is? Yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks again.